Hey, what's up? It is DJ. Today we're taking an exclusive look at Farming Simulator 25's American map, Riverbend Springs. Now, we have been given permission to show you guys this footage. This footage that we got at PAX West, and just a heads up, it is still a work in progress, so some of the things that you see may not be final. Here we can see the sun coming up. I've got the time at 3:60, and so we've gone from like 7, 8 in the morning, and just trying to make things a little bit more bright so you can see what's going on. Here we are driving over a bridge that goes into town, one of the many bridges around, and I've zoomed out as far as I possibly could so that you guys could see everything all through town. So we have stuff on the left side, stuff on the right side. It definitely has that small town vibe, if you know what I'm talking about. We got water towers everywhere, all kinds of stuff, and there's lots of different buildings. It's not a straight line as you guys are used to seeing, so I don't think you're going to be doing any drag races, maybe a quarter mile, but you're definitely not doing 2-kilometer drag races from one side to the other. Absolutely beautiful through there. I'm loving it, especially the foliage density. Man, that is looking real good. Speaking of looking real good, we're going to go to, at least what I could find was the highest point on the map. It is a lookout tower. It's located right here in front of us. You also see that I'll be driving the voucher around everywhere. Just kind of found that this was the best tractor to drive around the map. I enjoyed driving it, so that's what I did. I'm also going to help you guys and not show you me walking up the stairs. There were no collisions on these doors. Again, not final progress, but I did want to show you around. So maybe if you guys want to take some screenshots or something like that, hey, go for it through here. But you can see all around the map from one side to the other. And we're going to be visiting a lot of these areas in this video today. It's not a super long one. We had 45 minutes worth of footage and cut it down to about 11 minutes for you guys. So there you go. Now, speaking of one of the areas that you'll want to visit, we have the water tower. Now, this is the thumbnail for the video. I absolutely loved this area. There's also a spot right there on the right-hand side. I'm not quite sure what you get there. Maybe water? That makes the most amount of sense, but it's a little far away from that Riverbend Springs water tower. Absolutely beautiful little setup right there. Again, had to use this for the thumbnail. It was too perfect. Now, here's a covered bridge that I found. A couple little bridges. I mentioned they're everywhere. So there was one that's in one style, and then I went over here, and this kind of reminded me a little bit of the bridge that's on the American map for Farm Sim 22 now, but yeah, I just thought it was very cool, and I'm fairly positive there's a production chain here on the left-hand side, but I couldn't actually figure out what it was. Have you know, letting me know. Now, one thing that I got probably the most amount of footage of was the animal dealer. And what I wanted to do was go around and show all of the different animals. So here are some of the pigs. As far as I remember, there were no baby animals or adolescents, so these are all adults. They're just kind of hanging out. We've got some cattle here on the left-hand side, so you can kind of see what some of the other cattle look like other than what we have already seen. Horses here on the right-hand side. A couple different breeds. We've had horses in Farming Simulator for a few games now, so this is nothing new for us, but at least we get to see what they look like. So that is very cool going through there. Now I've got a little bit more footage here. There's a sheep that's got a pole through him. Poor thing. Then we've got that as well. Nice. Sheep sounds are good as well. And then here's another shot of the same area, just kind of coming from a different road up towards the, well, I guess if you're looking at it from the main road, the right-hand side, but we're on the left right now. It's really cool. I don't think I've ever seen an animal dealer so involved in the map before. That's very cool. Now, speaking of animals, this right here is probably a farm that you guys have seen. If you've seen the cows in the previews, this is going to be where they are. This is one of the farms that you can have well, I say one of the farms you can have a new farmer. I don't know if this is the farm you have. Some of these farms are all over the place, so this is definitely set up for multiplayer. But there is that red barn that we have seen time and time again, the cattle on our left-hand side. There's the New Holland T7 with the Grimmy Max something or another on the back of it. Here we get to see a lot of cows. This is just a new look at the cattle. You can see the little babies jumping around. The adolescents are having fun too. And of course, all the different moo sounds that they make. Now, there were added moo sounds in one of my previous videos talking about cows. I just took all the moos and put them together. And that seemed to work well. This is another area that you've seen. This is the long grain rice harvested by the in-game combine harvester. We got the John Deere S7 over there. And then this is another shot from a farm that's right beside it. This is the Sunset Sunflower Farm, but we're coming at it from a different angle. So we're actually facing a different way than you're used to seeing. And then right here, I'll jump out just to show you that screenshot that you're used to seeing. Yeah? Looks exactly like it does. It's so cool. Oh, I love that so much. Now, another big thing is tire deformation. And you can see here, we're just driving up on an unfinished farm, as far as I can tell here. There's the farm stuff, but the tire deformation, like I was gunning it, and it would not go over about 20-some kilometers per hour. As a matter of fact, there were some places where it was slowing down a little bit. So that's worth noting. Now over here, we've got a bridge and an old grain elevator. Now this was actually the first clip in the video, but since Farmer Cop's putting together the same video today, I thought I would put things a little bit in different orders for you. By the way, go check his video out too, because he'll tell you things that I won't. He's also going to show you the stuff on the map, and I have no idea where I am. In front of a grain elevator. Oh, not anymore. Now we are down by the waterway. So you kind of get an idea of what the water is looking like and stuff like that. There's also a barge across the river. However, oh yeah, and the cars, they will go around you or they'll stop. And that stop sign, I had accidentally taken that out in a previous clip. Sorry, not sorry. So yeah, there's two barges as far as we could find because I'd driven across one, but this was not it. Now here is from a different area. This is the other barge, which I thought I had driven across, but it wasn't this one. So here you can see at the top left-hand corner, we go in and I'm actually going to enable, there we go, start the ferry, boom. I don't remember if I had my Xbox controller plugged in here or not, but what it will do is raise up the back just a little bit and then slowly go across. And when I say slowly, I do mean slowly. One thing you cannot drive, you'll see here in just a second, I try to take off and the wheels just spin. There's nothing else going on with it. So I'm just sitting there driving, spinning the wheels, going, of course it doesn't do that at Farming Simulator. This is to keep you from driving off or doing anything stupid, aka the stuff that I really want to do, the stupid stuff. No, it won't let you do it. So you'll see here in just a second where I'm actually going to start trying to drive. So I'm like, all right, close enough, but no. Also, you saw the car turn around there at the end. Again, footage is not final, work in progress still. But you kind of have to wait for that to go up, and then boom, then you can drive across. It is still pretty cool, and the transition, very smooth. So here's the paper mill. Now, the paper mill is another place that's been shown off quite a bit, and it's really easy to get in and out of. This is a production chain, as far as I can tell, and it looks like the cogs and things like that around the map are going to be the same. Here you go. Here's how you can make paper out of wood. We tried our best to get a really good shot of this early on, but there you go. I don't think it's going to get much better than that. There was no way around the left side of the building, so we went around the right side, and I said there had to be some water down the middle of it, right? Well, here it is. We could definitely see that water. We've got the water wheel, which looks pretty good. Again, not final, so I assume that's going to change a little. And then we've got the grass. Now, speaking of grass, rice is a type of grass at the end of the day. So here is the setup for the demo where they have the rice paddy. And what I wanted to do was go driving in it. Straight up. Just wanted to go driving in it. So that's what I did. I was like, all right, what do I do here? Do I just kind of drive around this and that? No. So take a look at the tires right now. They are dry. They are air dry. They're dull, matte, whatever you want to call it. As soon as we jump in the water here, check those tires out. They immediately, well, not immediately, but gradually get very shiny. You can see the water moving around. There's a really good shot of it right there. I thought this looked super cool, and I had such a good time just playing around in the water. I'm pretty sure I got more footage than just that, but that's what I had to cut off. And then here, I just wanted to jump right back in. You can see we've got ground deformation. This is in another rice paddy. It just hasn't been flooded. It's ready to be seeded, though. So that is pretty cool. Now, moving on to the old town and a football field. Yes, you heard me right. There are more than one town. So this is kind of the old side of town, whereas earlier in the video, we were in the current part of town. There's a lot of buildings through here. Most of them, I didn't see any triggers outside, but if we can get some mobile triggers, we'll be good to go. And then this was actually the edge of the map, so I had to turn right around because I was about to run into it. And I looked over here, I was like, oh, what is this flat area? And I've already told them that football fields don't have mud, or at least not when it's sun shining outside. So football field confirmed for Farming Simulator 25. I just don't know how they're going to use it. I had no way of picking the football up. This area is obviously not done. But I just thought it was cool. There's, you know, they had soccer in one of the fields, basketball for forever. Now we got football coming. I don't know how it's going to work, though. This is the playground area and the toy shop. Now, again, I don't quite know how a playground area is going to work out. They have like a ropes course set up and that kind of thing. We also have ropes that we can make in the game, so maybe that's going to have something to do with this. I'm not quite sure, but it's a toy shop as well right behind us, and I definitely went inside the toy shop to show off everything. I thought this was super duper cool, and it was just neat seeing all of the different bits and bobs and everything all around. Thought that was super cool. I didn't go down, but yeah, we did walk around a little bit. So other than that, and other than going down this hill, that is it. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for enjoying this. Thank you to Giant Software for allowing me to record this footage to show you guys. Again, we had 45 minutes of it, but I think that was a little bit much. So we made the right decision by chopping it down to about an 11-minute video. You got questions, let me know. If you guys want to pre-order the game, we got a link down for you as well. And otherwise, just have an awesome, awesome day. Thank you for hanging out with me. Be cool, be safe, and we will see you later. Peace.